Good morning students. Hope you all are well. In today's class we will study English language and this is a book Grammar with a Smile. So open the book. Chapter number 1, the sentence. So students, today we will study about sentence. So a sentence is a group of words which conveys complete sense. Students, sentence. Do you know whenever we want to say something to anyone, how we convey our message to others? By speaking sentence. So today we will study that what is a sentence, how it is made by. Okay, so basically a sentence is a group of words which conveys complete sense. So I would like to tell you the basic thing that from where the sentence came and how it is made by. Look, first of all, do you know about alphabets? Alphabets or letters. There are 26 letters in our English language. Okay, so A to Z, these are called alphabets or letters. So students, when we collect some letters and make a word, see, we have collected 5 letters: A, P, P, L, E. 5 letters we have collected from the from alphabets. Then make a word. Apple. Apple means this is the name of a fruit. So it is conveying the meaning. Apple. Next, W-R-I-T-E. We have collected 5 letters and made a word which has its own meaning. Write means to write something and it is a verb. So there are a number of words which we have made by collecting the letters. Okay, dog is a dress new, etc. These all are called words. So come to the next, the sentence. How it is made? By collecting letters we have made words, and we collect some words and we have made sentence. So here you can see this is a pen. We have collected 4 words. This is a pen. So we have collected 4 words and we have arranged them in a proper sequence, and it is giving us the meaning. This is a pen. So it is called a sentence. Next, I am a teacher. It is also a sentence. He likes to eat apple. So these are the examples of sentence. So a sentence is a group of words which conveys complete sense. Here by these sentences we are getting the meaning that what we are going to say, what we want to say. This is a pen. I am a teacher. He likes to eat apples. So many sentences are there. Okay, so one more thing you have to learn, that a sentence always begins with a capital letter. First letter is the capital. Okay, a sentence always begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop or question mark if the sentence is a question. Who are you? It is also a sentence, but it is a question. So it is ending with a question mark and beginning with a capital letter. Okay, so a sentence always begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop, question mark or exclamation mark, etc. So I hope you understood about the sentence. Okay, so come to the next point, which is a sentence always contains a subject and a verb. It always begins with a capital letter. It has a full stop, a question mark or an exclamation mark at the end. So I have already told you that a sentence always begins with a capital letter, ends with a full stop, question mark or an exclamation mark. Okay, so look, our final examinations are always held in March. So students, a sentence always contains a subject. Our final examinations, this is the subject, and a verb, which is are. It is a verb. So a sentence always contains a subject and a verb. Okay. So there are some types of sentences are given. First one is declarative sentences. Sentences that state a fact or an argument and end with a full stop are called declarative sentences or statements, you can say. Okay, whenever we say anything, we state anything, we say any fact or an argument, these are called declarative sentence, and a declarative sentence ends with a full stop. Example, our final examinations are always held in March, full stop. So this sentence is declarative sentence. Okay, so next one, turn the page. Next, interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence, whenever we ask any question, so this is called interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentences always end with a question mark. Sentences that ask a question and end with a question mark are called interrogative sentences. Okay, see, who is the governor of your state? First letter is capital and this sentence is ending with a question mark. So you have to identify by the mark. Which is the largest land animal? Question mark. So it is a question. Whenever you see the question mark in the end of any sentence, it is question. It is interrogative sentence. Okay. So next one is imperative sentences. Sentences that express commands, make requests or give advice and end with a full stop are called imperative sentences. Whenever sentence express what? Command and request, these are called imperative sentences. Like, be in school by 9 o'clock tomorrow. It is a command, so it is imperative sentence. Please give me a pen. It's a request, so it is imperative sentence. Okay, come to the next, which is exclamatory sentences. Sentences that express strong feelings and end with an exclamation mark are called exclamatory sentence. So whenever we express a strong feeling, like whenever we feel happy, whenever we see anything beautiful, that we express our strong feelings, that are called exclamatory sentence. For example, what a brave soldier he is. You can see exclamation mark is here. So you have to identify the sentence by the mark which is used in the end of the sentence. So it is called exclamation mark. Okay. So these are some. So here some knowledge is given. Sometimes short commands can also end with an exclamation mark. Hooray, we won the match. Alas, I have lost my favorite book. Hell. helped and get out. You can see it is also these sentences are ending with an exclamation mark. Okay, so I hope you understood the chapter. Okay, next, here page number 4. Sentences can be changed from one kind to another. For example, he is very honest. Okay, it is declarative sentence. So if we have to change this sentence into interrogative, what we will do? We will use is, which is verb, he very honest, question mark. Okay, so this is the way how we change a sentence into another kind. Okay, see, how beautiful she is, it is exclamatory sentence, and if we will change it into declarative, what we will do? She is very beautiful, and we will put a full stop in the end of the sentence. So it is called declarative. Okay, so this is the way how we change from one kind to another. Okay students, so I hope you understood the chapter well. Okay, next, page number 5. There are two kinds of declarative sentences, positive and negative. For example, positive, Swati is eating an apple. Positive sentence is given. If we have to change it into negative, what we will do? We will add not after the verb. We will add not after the helping verb, then it will be changed into negative. Swati is not eating an apple. Okay, so it's so simple. Okay, so students, it was your chapter. I hope you all have understood about the sentence, the kinds of sentence, and how we can change the one kind to another. Okay, how we can change positive to negative, negative to positive. Okay, so I hope you all have understood. Read this chapter at home and learn the definition of sentence and kinds of sentence. Okay, take care yourself. Bye bye.